What are we doing this week?
We're at the HBL conference in beautiful Omaha, Nebraska, the mecca of commerce in the United States of America. Just take a look around at the airport.
39:48. In just a few minutes, our bag should either be on carousel 1 or on carousel 2.
It goes New York, LA, Chicago, Omaha. I was worried sick about going back to Chicago. The place was a dump. Marriott, we're headed to the Marriott, and Jake is making me carry all of the camera equipment. Must be nice.
Pretty cool they're having you talk at March Madness this year.
It's pretty cool they're having me talk at the Democratic National Convention right now. You know what they say? When you see cones and construction equipment, it means the economy's growing. So this is a good sign. Look around you. We got aerial lifts everywhere. This is the nature's backbone. Excuse me, this is the nation's backbone.
Did I ever tell you my 13th grandmother is Pocahontas?
That's her and Elizabeth Warren.
Helen Keller.
Helen Keller is arguably a bigger conspiracy than Jeffrey Epstein. There is absolutely zero chance that she wrote books. Explain to me how you can write a book without ever having heard words or seen words. How do you write the book?
This is definitely not going online. The sleuths are going to come for you.
It absolutely can be posted. Don't they say she flew a plane?
No, that's Amelia Earhart.
No. I'm fairly confident they say she flew a plane. No. I mean, you're not going to put it in, but you cannot make that up. Even if you tried, you could not make that up. If I could go back and teach myself like one lesson, revenue is like the influencer bullshit number, and like profit is like the only shit that matters. Like you should be making so much money on these jobs that you feel like you're stealing. I made a TikTok one time where I talked about a $1,600 tree wrap. And it's the only TikTok I've ever had that went viral. And about, I would say, 300 of the comments were just people saying, I'm a scumbag, I'm a grifter, I can't believe people would ever pay you that, you're an absolute piece of you know what. What happens to a lot of installers is they get a few no's and they get a few like, oh, your quote was $4,000. This guy offered me $1,500, you guys are a ripoff. And then you get like a little turtle shell, you crawl into your little turtle shell and you go, ooh, maybe I am ripping people off. And then you don't stick to your guns and then you lower your pricing and then the season ends and you didn't make any money. If I had the choice of one digital marketing thing to do, my Google Maps page, I would get a pin. If you find a warehouse, you find something to actually get the address pin, and I would stack that thing with photo reviews. We got 144 phone calls for free from that Google Maps listing last year in 2 months. The difference between paid ads like pay-per-click Google or Facebook or anything like that is the stuff and the work you do ranking that Google Maps listing right now lasts forever. The money you spend on Facebook and Google and postcards, whatever else, you either get the sale, you get the conversion right there on the dollars you just spent on that form of marketing, or it's gone. If you do it and you lean into it and you actually like fill it out properly and get a bunch of photo reviews, you will call me a year later and say it's one of your most primary lead generation sources. All right, well, gang, that's a wrap. Conference went well. Not a dry eye in the entire place during my presentation. Crying babies. They all stopped once they heard the juice. So if you guys want to watch the full training, feel free to click it. I'll link it down here. And then you guys can take a gander and go from there. I'm brain dead.